Welcome. I'm sitting here with Antonia Graham, the speaker for our Creating Sustainability Programs That Stick Masterclass series. Antonia, your series is starting soon. Why should our audience sign up?
I have a lot to offer because I have a theoretical approach, based on research and what works and what doesn't, but then also a practical experience.
Great. And tell us a little about what you'll be covering in this series.
Really everything from defining what sustainability is. It's such a nebulous term. I think that people often don't know what it is or what it means to them, and I'm really getting to the definition of what sustainability is, which is that capacity to endure, to community-based social marketing. Are you going to get people to change their behavior? Public awareness campaigns are successful that they get people aware of something. People know there's a drought in California, but they don't know how to change their behavior, and you don't know what kind of barriers you need to remove to get people to change their behavior. So community-based social marketing is extremely important for you to be successful.
Sounds like great information to have if you're creating a sustainability plan or if you need to revamp a current plan. Which leads me to our next question. What will attendees take away from this series?
Really some hands-on practical experience, and I'm in the process of working with the Association of California Cities Orange County to create a toolkit for local governments, and this will help local governments create sustainability plans of their own, sort of have a template, sort of understand what environmental regulations are out there, because I truly believe that you can't create a sustainability plan in a vacuum. You have to understand the framework that you have to operate in. And I think that is understanding the regulatory framework that you have to operate in, knowing your audience. Sustainability is different for every community. There's no one community there's no one size fits all.
An outline to creating your sustainability plan is key. Now to dive into the session details, what will you be covering in the first session?
We'll be talking about different types of case studies, looking at different, what has worked and what hasn't worked. We're in the process here of writing a sustainability plan and kind of discussing, we've looked at some different plans of what works for different communities, knowing your own community, what would work here, and what sort of elements you'd want to include. A lot of discussion over the 3 Ps of people, planet, profit. How do you incorporate economic efficiency and economic development? So, because that is something that's very important. Development, and without a vibrant business community, your city will not be sustainable. So you need to be able to help businesses. So we'll be talking about a lot of what works and what doesn't work.
Sounds like a lot of practical ideas to take away. What will attendees take away from the second session?
Really the foundation of what, you have to understand, what sustainability is, and moving beyond the definition of the capacity to endure, you have to have this sort of an overall definition of what it means to your community or to your organization, to your department level you're writing a sustainability plan to.
Great. And for last but not least, what will you be covering in the final session?
Measurement and metrics. Like I said, if it sits on a shelf, it's of no value to your organization, and you've just wasted $250,000 of taxpayer funds that you could have used for something else more worthwhile. I think that it's something that can definitely be done in-house. If you know your community, you have a good collaborative team of people from different departments. I definitely think that the most important thing once you have your plan is creating some metrics on how to measure your success, because then you can, you look at your sustainability plan as sort of a living document, and you're able to change it and morph it and make it more successful.
Proving success with metrics is definitely important. Well, that's all we have time for right now. Visit foresteruniversity.net to sign up and save 20%, and check out our other videos on the Forester U YouTube channel to learn more from Antonia.